All right, welcome back to the One Bar and Lupagus show. I am Lupagus. We're going solo today with 4 player changes the Vikings may want to consider making after the bye. Oh, before we hop in that, be sure to remember this video, like most of our videos, or every video, is brought to you by WinView Games, nation sports prediction leader, and home for Minnesota Vikings pregame and live prop contests. I know all of you live and breathe Minnesota Vikings football, so put that knowledge to the test. Download the WinView app right now. It's going to be in the description. Be sure to download that thing. If you have not done it yet, play against other people in free or real money contests. First $100 is risk-free. You got nothing to lose. If you haven't done it yet, sign up for God's sakes. I know this is the app for every one of you guys. WinView Games. Be sure to check it out. Also join our Patreon. Trying to build that thing up. $2 a month. $2 a month. Mystery video access, a shout out, and a monthly drawing for One Bar and Lupagus swag. All right, the 3-3 Minnesota Vikings are on a bye, and coming out of that bye, maybe these are some changes they may want to consider making when it comes to some players. Not exactly always just a player for a player here. We're also looking at maybe different ways they can use a couple players. So let's just start with, is it time that we activate our rookie quarterback? Minnesota Vikings have had luck so far going with the rookie. Darius looked like an upgrade. You see Smith Marset as a returner look pretty good. So why not try Kellen Mond? Let's just have him up here learning, getting some game day experience, seeing how that whole thing works out. Really, if the Vikings, if Kirk Cousins got hurt, the season is screwed. And I would rather see us roll with the rookie Kellen Mond than go with Sean Mannion, who really experience-wise isn't that far above what a rookie would bring to the table. At least Mond can make some plays with his legs. Neither one of these guys has thrown an NFL touchdown. So really, if push came to shove, I'd rather see Mond get the reps, and he needs to start being active, at least activated, so he can get acclimated to how things work on game day. So that is the first change we'd like to see. The second one, how about some more Alexander Mattison? And this is no knock on Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook was amazing against the Panthers without Dalvin Cook running the football as hard and as well as he did. The Vikings don't win that game, but I just want to make sure this guy stays healthy so we can continue having these Dalvin Cook performances. And the way he's going to stay healthy is by giving him a break every now and then. And we did see Madison a couple times yesterday. He got a couple carries, maybe one target through the air, but how about giving him an entire series, giving Cook some rest, keeping him off these huge workloads just so he stays healthy. So we have him down the stretch. If for some reason this team is able to get hot, win some games, and get back into contention, you got to have Dalvin Cook if you're going to make a run. So I think seeing more Alexander Mattison on the field would be a good thing for the Minnesota Vikings and their offense and for Dalvin Cook. So let's make that happen. And hell, let's see them in the field together. I want to see them both in the backfield, just so defenses have no idea where that ball is going to go. The third player change, and now we're getting straight up swapping player for player. Cam Dantzler over Bashaud Breeland. Bashaud Breeland's coming off arguably his best game as the Minnesota Viking. He had that beautiful interception to start things off. Well done, Bashaud, on that one. And I know his PFF grade was pretty high for the week, but really, coverage-wise, I don't think he had any pass breakups. How many of those that he was graded high on were because the Panthers wide receivers dropped the ball? I mean, they were dropping balls left and right against us. So, again, I think his high grade could be misleading. He brings absolutely nothing in run support. The guy can't tackle, so that's the big difference, too. Cam Dantzler can tackle, come up, not afraid to make a hit. Gives you a little addition in the run support department. Coverage-wise, yeah, Dantzler had a couple hiccups yesterday, but he's still young, but I still would prefer him over Bashaud Breeland. I think most Vikings fans would agree with that. But when it comes to Twitter, neither one of these guys seem to know when to not post and not tweet. So maybe they both need some learning in that department. But from a personnel standpoint, Cam Dantzler appears to be the better option for the Vikings, and hopefully they make that move going forward. And the number one player change the Vikings should consider making after the bye, especially after last Sunday's game against the Panthers, Wyatt Davis starting over Oli Udoh. And I'm not giving up on Udoh just yet. I think he gets one more game. He gets the Cowboy game. If he's drawn penalties left and right, if he's a major liability protection again, he gets yanked. Wyatt Davis comes in, and you don't look back. You just roll with the rookie. This is why you drafted Wyatt Davis in round 3. He's big. He's physical. He can anchor. He brings some nastiness to this O-line, which we haven't had in a while. So Wyatt Davis over Oli Udoh, and it's no knock on Oli Udoh. Udoh's been a great story. He's played great, especially the first 3 games of the season. I still think he could be a high-end quality backup. But if he struggles again, and he's getting all kinds of yellow laundry tossed on the field. You got to pull him. You got to go with the rookie. And Darrisaw's looked good so far. Wyatt Davis could definitely look the same. So those are 4 player changes the Vikings should consider making after the bye. If you got any more, drop them in the comments. Don't forget to join our Patreon, and definitely download the WinView Games app if you haven't done that. And for God's sakes, keep your skull in your hole